Good day to each and everyone. My report for today is about the security of cyberspace, vectors, occurrence, and damage, and vectors of attack. What is cyberspace? A global domain within the information environment consisting of the interdependent network or information systems, infrastructures including the internet, telecommunication networks, computer systems, and embedded processors and controllers. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the application of technologies, processes, and controls to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, and data from cyber attacks. It aims to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and protect against the unauthorized exploitation of systems, networks, and technologies. Developing new strategies against cyber crime remains an ongoing challenge for IT professionals. As in any illegal enterprise, trends change constantly. However, the cost and complexity of cross-border investigations means IT protection teams can't wait for police agencies to solve their problems, especially as cybercriminals keep finding new ways of breaching established security protocols. Vectors of attack. An attack vector is a pathway or method used by a hacker to illegally access a network or computer in an attempt to exploit system vulnerabilities. Hackers use numerous attack vectors to launch attacks that take advantage of system weaknesses, cause a data breach, or steal login credentials. Top 10 common types of cybersecurity attacks. First, malware. The term malware encompasses various types of attacks, including spyware, viruses, and worms. Malware uses vulnerability to breach a network when user clicks a planted, dangerous link or email attachment, which is used to install malicious software inside the system. Number 2, phishing. Phishing attacks are extremely common and involve sending mass amounts of fraudulent emails to unsuspecting users, disguised as common from reliable source. The fraudulent emails often have the appearance of being legitimate but link the recipient to a malicious file or script designed to grant attackers access to your device to control it or gather, recon, install malicious scripts or files, or to extract data such as user information, financial info, and more. Number 3, man in the middle or meet-aim attacks occurs when an attacker intercepts a two-party transaction, inserting themselves in the middle. From there, cyber attackers can steal and manipulate data by interrupting traffic. Number 4, denial of service (DOS) attack. DOS attacks work by flooding systems, servers, and or networks with traffic to overload resources and bandwidth. This result is rendering the system unable to process and fulfill legitimate requests. In addition to denial of service or DOS attacks, there are also distributed denial of service. Number 5, SQL injections. This occurs when an attacker inserts malicious code into a server using server query language or SQL, forcing the server to deliver protected information. This type of attack usually involves submitting malicious code into an unprotected website comment or search box. Secure coding practices such as using prepared statements with parameterized queries is an effective way to prevent SQL injections. Number 6, zero-day exploit. A zero-day exploit refers to exploiting a network vulnerability when it is new and recently announced before a patch is released and or implemented. Zero-day attackers jump at the disclosed vulnerability in the small window of time where no solution preventative measures exist. Thus, preventing zero-day attacks requires constant monitoring, proactive detection, and agile threat management practices. Number 7. Password attack. Password at- Passwords are the most widespread method of authenticating access to a secure information system, making them an attractive target for cyber attackers. By accessing a person's password, an attacker can gain entry to confidential or critical data and systems, including the ability to manipulate and control said data systems. Number 8. Cross-site scripting. A cross-site scripting attacks sends malicious script into content from reliable websites. The malicious code joins the dynamic content that is sent to the victim browsers. Usually, this malicious code consists of JavaScript code executed by the victim's browser, but can include Flash, HTML, and XSS. Number 9. Rootkits. Rootkits are installed inside legitimate software, where they can gain remote control and administration level access over a system. The attacker then uses the rootkit to steal passwords, keys, credentials, and retrieve critical data. Number 10. Internet of Things or IoT attacks. While internet connectivity across almost every imaginable devices creates convenience and ease for individuals, it also presents a growing, almost unlimited number of access points for attackers to exploit and wreak havoc. The interconnectedness of things make it possible for attackers to breach an entry point and use it again to exploit other devices in the network. To summarize that all, cyberspace refers the non-physical environment created by joint computers interoperating on a network in cyberspace. Computer operators interact in ways similar to the real world, except cyberspace interaction does not require physical movement beyond typing. Information can be exchanged in real time or delayed time, and people can shop, share, explore, research, work, or play. The internet forms of the largest cyberspace environment, housing many sub-environments. Within this include the World Wide Web. World Wide Web, a 1991 introduced by Tim Berners-Lee, a system for connecting files to each other across the internet, allowing users to easily explore a vast world of information, often referred as cyberspace. The web continued to grow exponentially, becoming the defining features of modern life, where any user can interact with any other users anywhere. Through the internet, business, governments, and all types of organizations are able to gather more information, conduct more commerce, and operate more efficiently. But that enormous benefits coming up are enormous challenges. The internet was designed by community that trusted members to act in good faith. Now, 4 billion people have internet access, half of the world population. The very connection nowadays that make our life easy also exposes to a world full of danger. Cybersecurity is about building protection against the threats that lurk in cyberspace. We upload tons of information to the internet, from photos to credit card numbers, and companies keep an intellectual property and top secret information online too. But the internet connects all of us, and some people use it to access our information without our permission. That is called hacking. Hackers often steal banking information or hold computer system hostage for financial gain. Improving cybersecurity can tough to individuals because our information exposed across cyberspace in which we may not even know. It's a matter of data privacy, the degree towards a person control and information they share online. You may think that you're being careful with your information or you'd be sharing it without realizing. When we visit websites, we often allow to collect data about our age, location, and activities, and much more. Data privacy advocates or trying to protect our information online but there's no global agreement as to how it should be done. Controlling how digital information is shared is not just a concern for individuals. It is also the focus of certain countries that do not value online rights. The concept that everyone should have the rights to full internet access. Some government like China advocates for cyber sovereignty, arguing that there's their borders applied in cyberspace. They should able to control how people and business use the internet within their territory. Well, the United States disagree that approach. They support internet freedom, the concept that everyone should be free to express themselves and interacting with anyone else anywhere online, allowing for new ideas to share and spread freely. Billions of items are getting connected in cyberspace, from cars to kitchen appliances, even softboards, and almost all kinds of gadgets. This new era of connectivity underscores the need for international arrangement that would encourage responsible cyber practices and discourage harmful ones. Ideally, those arrangements would persuade government to act responsibly. But when we're close to establishing such as arrangement, and they only get harder to achieve as our lives increasingly tangled with the internet as the threats from cyberspace, putting our world in a greater danger.
Could you be the one?